today. Putting a new controller in. Hoping it's set up nicely because I don't want to have to get a programmer for it. First thing I want to do, I got my new cooling fan. And I'm kind of curious. Mounting screws. To see if I can actually get it to fit. I didn't realize when I first bought this that it's got LEDs inside of it, but apparently it's optional. And there's nothing on here. Nothing specifying direction of airflow, so I'll have to experiment with that. So I gotta see if I can actually get it under here. I suspect this isn't gonna go easy. And go the other side. No room to work. What is it catching on? Catching on anything. Okay. It's just a really tight fit. Okay, well, I might not even have to bolt that in place. That is a really, really tight fit. That works for me. I'm happy with that. So now, I'm not mounting it yet. I gotta figure out the direction of flow. And the wiring. Oh. So now I gotta get it back out. But at least I know it's gonna fit. It's a little big for the hole, but that's okay. I don't mind, the airflow will still happen. Come on out. Oh, it's stuck up into that corner there. Okay, ow. That hurts the fingers. Come on out. The problem is this top piece is really, really soft. It's almost like silicone. So it's holding onto that pretty tightly. Okay, so I know that's gonna work. And I don't have to drill mounting holes because it'll hold itself in place. It's not going to go anywhere once everything gets put together. Come on, get in there. Oh, why? That's why. Okay, so that's that. Now the controller. That up there. Okay, so originally this was mounted like this. Now what's supposed to happen here is this flat edge is supposed to go against whatever it is you're cooling, and it dissipates the heat through the fins and the airflow blows the heat away. Well, it should be mounted like that. They had it mounted like this, so the flat edge was against the steel, and only the fins were touching the part that needed to be cooled. That's just dumb. So I'm mounting it properly this time. Instead of like this, it's going to be like this. In order to do that, I had to get longer screws to actually go through all that. Because with it mounted like this, they had little tiny screws on here. If I can find one. Actually, never mind. Those aren't the right ones. These are the tiny little screws that they had. Because I only had to go through 2 little thin pieces of metal. So, in order to flip it over, I had to get longer screws. Which would be these guys. And I got them countersunk because I want the controller to be flat on the surface, so I'm going to countersink these a little bit so that they'll fit down inside the slot. That's my next step. Countersinking. Oh. Actually, that might be in here. Yes, it is. And I got really lucky because I knew where my countersink bit was. Don't have to go searching for it. Squeak. Okay, I'm going to move all this stuff. Kind of in my way at the moment. Now the hard part. Getting that screw on there. Or nut. And keeping it in one spot. Without dropping it. Come on. Going straight. There we go. I can't lose any of these nuts because these are the only ones I have. There's the hole. There's the hole. Just like that. Oh, come on. That's exactly what I don't want to do. Okay, I can see it. In the hole. It's in the hole. Where's the hole? There it is. Screwdriver. There it is. I did not put it away good. don't think this has to be 100% totally completely in one specific place. Ow. Okay. I believe this is the wrench for that. I should have checked that before I put them on. That's not even the right screwdriver. How did that even work? And I don't see another screwdriver, so I must have put it away. Yeah, I thought things were going too smoothly. Not that one. That's the one. Yeah, the tarp's blowing around in the wind. That's the right screwdriver. One. And two, okay. Okay. Now, something else that should have been done, thermal paste. I kept everything inside the house because I don't know how this is going to react to. Bye-bye. React to the cold. So I want everything to be warm, just kind of bring it out when I'm ready to do it. So everything's still relatively warm here, in theory. Come on. Okay. And oh, it's open. I thought I had to cut the tip off of it. Now I gotta find my spreader. Way over there. Okay. Okay, the guy at the computer store said this was plenty to cover a 4x6 inch area. I am now immediately doubting that, because obviously it's not going to cover the whole thing. Unless I'm able to get it super thin. As long as I get most of it, I'm happy. Anything's better than what they had here, which was absolutely nothing. Okay, here. Try to keep it more or less in the center. Keep it thin, but keep it even at the same time. Okay. So. Believe. Okay, that's what the other screwdriver was for. Oh, my back is hurting so much. Where's that hole? There. This hole. Now I created a slippery surface. It's going to slip all over the place. Okay. to play this game again. Come on. You're going straight. There we go. And that's a lock nut, so I'm not going to be able to tighten that up without the wrench. That's going to be interesting. Arrgh! You don't want problems today. Yeah, there. Everything is limited today, so as far as energy and abilities go, so I need this to go as smoothly as possible so I can get this done. There's just so little room to work here. Get down there. Stop sliding around. Okay, get it in the hole. And do I get lucky with this? Please. Is it going in? No, it's not. Now it's going sideways. Hey, it's actually going in. Yay. What do I do with the wrench? Oh, come on. Where did I put the wrench? And why? That's down there with everything else? Yes, I did. I don't know why I did that. But I did that. Hey, windy today. Very, very windy today. Don't do that. I wonder if I can come in from that side. Try that. Please. I think that worked. No, the wrench is actually above the nut. Try again. Get on the nut. It's not at the same level, but I can't get it to slip onto the nut. Why not? Is this even the right wrench? I don't recall whether I had two different sizes or not. It's not the right size, too small. Which means I should have another wrench here somewhere. I know it's not that one. That's possible. There we go. That's what it was. The wrench was too small. That's that one. Making headway now. These are a whole lot easier to take off than they're putting back on. So if you have to change the controller on your monster, I strongly suggest turning that heatsink over, put it in properly, get some longer screws. And if you can manage it, if you have the ability, or if you know somebody who can do it, put a cooling fan on it. If not, you'll just end up replacing it again, because the setup is just stupid. There's no heat dissipation whatsoever. So at some point it will overheat. Okay, now my wiring harness back. Well, you go over here. The light's back in. Bang. And get that weather cover back on. There we go. Plug you in. I gotta clean that. Where is the brake wire? Where is the brake wire? There it is. Way over there. Okay. Oop. Well, it doesn't fit in there very tightly. Now, somewhere I did have some sandpaper. I had everything I thought I was gonna need. Sitting here waiting. So I could just grab it as I need it. For some reason has added itself to the list of missing. I had everything all ready to go. I guess I gotta use a file. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get in behind. I got all this melted plastic on the terminals now. I can't do that with a file. Unless I can find that tiny one. And I found it. That's the one I used to clean the terminals on the ES950's brake connectors. There's all this plastic in here. Melted plastic from the other plugs. No, I'm still not going to get in behind it. Oh, I need sandpaper. Where did it go? This means I'm going to have to go in the house and grab another piece. I'm going to Take one more look over here. Okay. I'll be back. That's gonna make a huge difference, but that's the piece I had. I had no idea where it went to. Everything prepared. Okay. Something to hold it in place. Keep it from moving. Best I can anyways, without squishing it. Okay. It's probably not going to work. Now I'm ripping the paper. It looks like it's working. I hope you can see this. I hope there's enough light. No, I don't. Hopefully I'll make good enough contact. Yeah, put this one in first. Ow, ow, ow. Bent my thumbnail back. Come on, click. Okay, it didn't click, but it's in. Not coming back out. So we're good that way. Click. Even that brake one is not behaving 100% like it should be. Okay, so that's to the motor. Now I gotta find the bolts for that. That could be the tour. I found them. Dropping everything. Where'd that other socket go? That's the one. Okay, I gotta switch sides here. Which means I have the potential to block the camera. But it's killing my back doing it from that angle. Yeah, I'm not using the power supply right now, so I don't need to hook those wires up just yet. I'll do that in the spring. Everything's warmed up. You're not even going in. For Pete's sake. Yeah, in there. second I thought it wasn't going in again. Tight, but not over tight. Oh, motor positive. Okay. I do have to hook that up because that's for my overhead light. Okay, then that's what I will do. Kind of forgot about that. Okay, battery negative, which is that one right there. Okay, and go to the other side, even off the pressure on my back again. Ow. Guess I should have did this first. Uh-oh, won't do that. Right there. Okay, I'm thinking the brake should have gone over top. So it will do that. Being as it is separate from everything else, that makes it easy. Twisty, twisty. Okay. In the hole. There we go. Stay in the hole. You're not going in, are ya? I know there's a hole there somewhere. Okay, I think I got it that time. that job's complete. Now, I'm going to clean everything up so I can put the batteries back in. Okay, I guess I don't have to move all this yet. I do need to clean up down there. Which one? That'll go on this side. Make it easier. Put them in the way they came out, because being cold out, the cords don't like to bend, so I'll try my best to keep them where they were before. Interesting. Alright, I didn't realize I did that last time. Let's start. Now, yeah, there. Down there. Okay, so moment of truth here. I just saw something light. Oh, I know what that was. I saw a flash. I was like, no, don't do that. That was the signal lights flashing to show that it's got power. Now, the test. That's actually a good sign. Plug in the charger and see if we get smoke, fire, explosion. Well, that's a good sign, because normally it goes red immediately. It's yellow. It is now charging. Awesome. Okay, good. I want to take this for a test drive. So now that that's working, yeah. Okay. Now, put everything back together. There it is. Hello. This up first. Keep the batteries in place. Okay, I'll hook up my camera's power supply. That's very important. Gotta have that. I can't wait to do this permanently. A proper fix for it, or proper supply. Oy, that's loose. That's not good. That's the only one. Okay. Yeah, what are the odds of being the right one, right? Of course it's not. Just a little too big. Oh. I'm gonna cheat. Because I can. Oh yeah, go the right way, I would hope. Tighten, not loosen. Can worry about that later. I just want it working right now. I'm tired of messing around with this stinking thing. Actually, that... Ooh, that scared me. It got a flash. Got me a spark. But that's normal. That's because power supply is suddenly drawing power, and okay, it's all good. Oh, pilot light is on it, so it's working. This battery. Not all good. Put the carpet back on. This way. Yeah. So, not yet. Goes to show how long it's been since I've done this. Had this off for a while because in order to charge the monster, I had to pull one of the plugs off the controller until that even stopped working. The next question is, where is the screw for that? Yikes! Oopsie. Well, I don't know if that's the one I was using, but it is one of them. Okay. Oops. Another tool. What was that? What was that? It sounded like something dropped. But I don't see anything. Ow! I really need to trim my thumbnails. I keep bending them. Okay. Ow. Okay. The display says it's full, it's no longer charging. And the charger says it's full. Well, it's still charging. Alright, wait, no, it's charging when it's yellow. Okay, so it says it's charged. They weren't as bad as I thought they were. I'm going to interrupt here for a second and explain what it is you're looking at. The landlord put an actual garage door on the garage for us, and I don't think he knows what he's doing any more than I do. He did his best, and it was actually working. The problem is it was kind of binding, and
it got down to about a foot off the ground, and you had to really push to get it to go down any farther. And I was fine with that. I guess I could live with that. But he decided he was gonna do some more work on it, and he put the door up and just kind of, I took the cable off of it, so it was just kind of, he had a block of wood or something, I can't remember what it was, but he had something holding it up so it wouldn't come down. And I didn't like leaving the door open, so I decided to bring it down one day, and it was a lot heavier than I thought it was. Couldn't get it back up. So I got to the point where, you know, I had to get the scooter out. So what I did was I took the door apart and lifted it up panel by panel, and I've got ropes holding them up so they're not hanging straight down. That's what that is. And the tarps are my temporary garage door. I got 2 of them up there. When I want to go out, I just kind of open them like curtains. I have bungee cord on each side, and when I close them, I put them together, and then I put a 2x4 across the bottom to keep the wind from pulling them out, which it does quite nicely. So that's what you're looking at there. That's the, at the time, the current front of the garage.
Because there was one point where I was actually able to get him to take a charge, and I came out in the morning and the charger was in error mode, so I had no idea how much it actually charged, but apparently it charged pretty good. Because I was having a heck of a problem trying to get them to charge after the controller went. That was my main concern. I don't want the batteries to get damaged from being discharged for too long. Okay, so now the part that I hate. Oh, I need a winch for this. Nice to have an overhead winch system. Or I could just lift the seat up with it. Right about there. Right about there. Okay. Now, tie off the roll bar again. This really gets annoying really quickly. Wow, it actually looks like the monster again. Okay. So now I should be able to lower this without a problem. Of course, keyword being should. That should be good. Now the ultimate test. What happens if I stick the key in? The key doesn't go in the circuit board. It actually kept. I am impressed with that. So apparently it's not the controller that keeps track of the kilometers or miles. It is the display, because when I turn it on, 74.49. It kept my distance. Awesome. I am impressed. Okay, it is. Whoop, 322. 3. 22. And it says 3 degrees Celsius. I know that's not right. It is actually about 0 right now. It's not too bad, but I know it's not 3. Okay. Lights. Doorways. Everything seems good. Now, only thing left is test drive.